Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 14 of Grim Scenarios. I am your host, Milk, and with me, as always, your other host, Emma. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
How are you doing on this fine Wednesday?
Well, it's Wednesday, which means I didn't wake up at 7 a.m. local time yesterday to stream some games of Blood on the Clocktower for ECG, followed by immediately getting in my car to drive to the local Phoenix gaming convention, MaricopaCon, to play Blood on the Clocktower from 11 a.m. local time to 8 p.m. local time, storytelling and playing games. That does not sound like what happened yesterday, if today is Wednesday. So I am therefore doing wonderful, and am not tired, exhausted, and sort of out of it.
Yeah, that sounds like the truth. I also am not just back from the West Coast, from a trip that has me jet lagged and still recovering, and sleeping until the middle of the day on most days. And I definitely don't have a semester starting soon. It started several days ago, and so I was definitely prepared for when that happened, and was not busy trying to plan class stuff all weekend. So we're both doing really great, Emma, you and I. Let's, with our usual level of energy, shill for all of the things really quickly.
Absolutely. There's nothing I like more than shameless shilling. But unfortunately, we're basically down to 2 shills because, as expected from the 700-person mailing list for the 202nd event, Ravenwood stock sold out in a record 5 minutes. Technically 32 minutes, because if people didn't buy the tickets they put in their cart, there was a second run of tickets 30 minutes later, but there was 6 of those. So those are gone. No one's going to Ravenwood stock if you don't already have a ticket, unless you somehow get one on a resale market, which...
But they don't. None of those resale markets sponsor us, so we're not talking about them.
Well, no, the Ravenstock Discord is one of those markets. Anyway, I'll be there. I'll be very excited to be there. It'll be my first time leaving Heathrow Airport in England, and I don't have any other fun jokes. I
won't be there. I'm not going.
But I will be leaving Heathrow Airport for the first time. It'll be something. I'm very glad I'm coming here in February. Instead of a more normal time of year, and it will be great.
Yeah,
anyway,
have fun in Coventry in February. That sounds like a blast.
I have some British friends in this community. Some of them have described Coventry in ways that I won't share in case there's some sort of group libel law in England.
Sounds right. Well, you know where else we're going to be, Emma?
Yeah, we are both actually going to Vegas Clocktower Con, which is officially called
Magicians, Gamblers, and Drunks.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to say it. I was going to make a joke about how unwieldy that name is. Anyway, Vegas Clocktower Con is the website, which is what's important because you can still buy tickets to Vegas Clocktower Con. There you'll see me, Milk, who else do I know and who's going that I like? Ben Burns from TPI, Ed Gabriel from TPI, Navian
will be
Avery, there. Dakota Avery, my friend Dakota Avery. Bonnie from ECG.
Mm-hmm. Sabonite from ECG. Lots of fun people.
Yeah, lots of people. That should be really fun. I'm running, I think, 5 games. I'm probably going to add a 6th, but that might be a private game, so all my games are booked.
I'm also running some games. I'm also playing in some games. We're doing a live Grim Scenarios.
We are doing a live Grim Scenarios.
We're going to figure out how to record so that everyone can hear it eventually, but if you're there, you'll probably get to do some sort of audience participation.
Mm-hmm. We'll make it a little more game showy, a little bit less talking headsy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like the kind of thing we would do. Yeah.
Okay.
Where else are we going, Emma? You have the plan.
Yeah, that's October 27th and 29th, Vegas Clocktower Con. And then, of course, Clocktower Con USA. That's next April, from the 12th to the 14th. I believe there are tickets still to be had, but I haven't actually checked.
I think it's down to around 80 tickets left for that one.
Yeah, so around 80 tickets left. You should still get those. You should grab them. theoretically, the Sunday stream, which I am also a co-host of, is supposed to be giving away a free ticket too. So we may have done that this past Sunday, if we remember to, which is one of the reasons why I'm saying this right now. Not that we're going to do the Sunday stream in a few hours, but it's definitely not me trying to remember to remind myself that we actually have to give away this ticket to Clocktower Con tonight.
That's fair.
Because tonight happened 3 days ago.
It's really hard to keep up the joke today, isn't it? It's really hard.
And outside dedicated Clocktower Cons, which I've heard whispers there may be a few more scheduled if you're down under, or possibly Raven Woodstock too. I've heard some whispers about these sometime in 2024. Ooh. But for non-dedicated Clocktower Cons, there's other times. Go play Clocktower. Last weekend, which was of course several days ago, I was at Maricopa Con in Phoenix, which is a small local gaming convention. We ran Clocktower from Friday afternoon through Saturday night and it was great fun. We introduced a lot of new people. I ran some teaching games of TB. I really enjoy running teaching games of TB. There was a new player playing his first game, drew the Imp token. He had a Poisoner, drew the Poisoner token. An experienced Scarlet Woman, but playing with the handicap that his 5-year-old son was officially playing. He was helping.
Right. And
that evil team stomped. The only reason they didn't get the total party kill is because the demon slightly forgot who his second Indian was and killed him in the night on Final 4. But
whoopsie.
They won anyway.
Yeah.
And it's just great. It's great to see people playing Clocktower for the first time. It's great to see people experiencing the joys of Clocktower for the first time. The washerwoman who on Final 3 finally realized that he had been poison sniped in Night 1 and his information was wrong was beautiful to behold. I love Clocktower with new people. Go, if you haven't played Clocktower, go. There's probably a local group somewhere near you. I would drive several hours for that. But if you don't want to drive several hours for that, go to a convention, make a weekend out of it, make a vacation out of it. Do Clocktower, not just at the Clocktower conventions, but Clocktower is a huge presence at the general purpose gaming conventions too. Milk and I were at Origins last year. I'll probably be going to Origins again this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Gen Con next year. Just lots of Clocktower. And with that, one of the things about Clocktower is the power it puts in the hands of the players.
Oh, yes.
Which is an awkward and forced transition to this week's script. With great power. You see, because we were talking about said the power that went in the hands of players. Well, did you get that clever forced transition?
Well done.
This is a script by, of course, our friend Avery, who you may know from various places.
One of the great things about Blood on the Clocktower that I've heard people say before is that all of the roles are powerful in various different ways. Every role gives you a sense of power. But I think, in general, many of us might agree that certain roles are more powerful than other roles. And from that perspective, this script, with great power, includes many of what might be considered the most powerful roles in Blood on the Clocktower. There are some real doozies here, and I think when we look at the script, we kind of see, okay, Bounty Hunter's super strong, Balloonist super strong, Pixie can be very powerful, Snake Charmer wins games for not usually the Snake Charmer's team, but that's not the important part of the story. Cannibals, Amnesiacs can be very powerful, Magicians, big good disruption as we discussed last week, Savant gets great info, Gambler and Gossip get great powerful info. So I think there's a lot here that's really, really strong for the town. Similarly, right, Godfather, Poisoner, Pit Hag, Widow, very powerful. There's so much poisoning on this script as well. It makes it really difficult to know whether or not you should trust your information. Mm-hmm. Right, Lily?
And right at the top of the list of those power roles, of course, is the Bounty Hunter.
Ah, yes, the Bounty Hunter. One of my favorite roles.
You start knowing one evil player. If the evil player you know dies, you learn another evil player tonight. Setup brackets. One townsfolk is evil. The Bounty Hunter has this setup condition. One townsfolk is evil. And that doesn't seem to help town very much, Milk. What's up with that?
Yeah, that doesn't help town very much. But here's the thing. Much like the balloonist, the ability of the bounty hunter is so strong that if it goes undisrupted, it will eventually lead the good team directly to the demon. Right? That's extremely powerful. So if you get a bounty hunter ping on someone and you get them killed on day 1, you get another bounty hunter ping, you get them killed on day 2, you get another bounty hunter ping, you get them killed on day 3. On day 4, you're going to be shown the demon because they'll be the only evil player remaining. Now, there's some things that can disrupt that by misregistration. That can be disrupted with poison and other abilities. But fundamentally, right, the bounty hunter, much like the balloonist, has such a strong ability. But the balloonist, in 4 days, does eventually learn the demon. So it has such a strong ability, it needs a little drawback. I think in this case, I have opinions about roles, and I'm not gonna be negative about the bounty hunter. But one problematic thing that can happen with the bounty hunter, especially on scripts that have a ton of poison, is that they can be shown a good player as their evil ping. And if they are permanently poisoned by something like the Nodashi, right, or if they're poisoned locked by a poisoner, they can only ever be shown good players, for example, and they've already added an evil townsfolk, and so it can feel a little unbalanced if the bounty hunter gets sniped. And I don't know what it is, but in games that I have played and games that I have run and games that I have seen the bounty hunter in, the bounty hunter always seems to get poison sniped on the first night. And that's unfortunate.
I remember several Fortunate Bounty Hunter games we were both involved in. I remember one in particular where you were the bounty hunter who saw Brendan. It was great. He was probably evil. You had a grandmother who was confirming you. That was, of course, me.
Yeah, that was you.
And I remember the team I was on winning that game.
Yeah, the team you were on did win that game, Emma. The evil team. Because you were the evil turned townsfolk.
I have a distinctly different memory of which team was evil that game.
I didn't push on any of my pigs because I was sure that I was poisoned.
You only got one pig because I beat you.
That's right. You beat me, and they killed me instead of you, which was great.
I was executed too that game.
Eventually, yeah. You were eventually.
Yeah, because I nominated myself, and I was the verdict at that point.
Yeah. I remember the game, Emma. I remember the game. Yeah. So,
all right.
Anyway, you are going to be the bounty hunter, Emma.
And this doesn't seem like it's a vendetta of tricks designed to punish me for past sins involving the bounty hunter, or express your dislike of the bounty hunter, because, as we said, you aren't going to express a dislike of the bounty hunter. None of this seems like what's about to happen.
Nope. I have no problems with the bounty hunter whatsoever. The bounty hunter is a great role, which, functions very, very normally.
So the real question is here, do I just meta you're only showing me good players, or do I decide to play this like I'm actually playing the bounty hunter?
Indeed. That's a great question that you should probably ask yourself, Emma. But what I will tell you is, the storyteller wakes you on night 1 to let you know that they are giving you a ping on the player in seat 10.
Ping and player in seat 10. Who's
Indeed.
Good?
Well, that is for you to determine. So you get a ping on the player in seat 10. And then they put you back to sleep. And the following morning you wake up, you rise and shine on a day in which it's important for us all to remember the responsibilities that come with great power. So what would you like to do on day 1, Emma? I'll give you a moment to consider who you'd like to talk to. Seat 1 pings you, and then seats 3 and 5 are also remaining in the town.
Alright, I'll take seats 1 conversation if they want to speak to me. Probably pretty reasonable.
Hello, Emma, seat 1 says. I would like you to know that I am your grandmother.
Okay, so they're evil.
I am your grandmother, and I saw you. I guess. How do you want to do this confirmation of what I saw you as?
I don't know who's on your evil team.
I'm not evil. I'm your grandmother. I'm good. I just want to confirm what role it was because there's so much poisoning on this script. I don't just want to give you.
Why don't you tell me what role you saw?
Why don't you give me 3, and I'll tell you which one you are?
No. So let's talk a little bit about what to do with people who want to confirm you. I don't consider it my obligation to prove myself to this person fishing for my role by claiming to be my grandmother. I'm not going to give them 3 and see if they can try to meddle which of the 3 is my role based off my tone of voice, which order I listed them, other things I've said in the conversation. I don't care. Like, if they want to confirm me, they can confirm me. They're the ones trying to confirm their information. They can tell me what I am, and then they can choose to believe whether they're poisoned or not, but I'm not going to help them by giving them my role first.
Okay. Well, the player in seat 1 says, "Look, if you're not gonna, help me, try to at least believe my information a little more, that's fine. I saw you as the bounty hunter. I don't know if I'm going to be able to trust you, but that's what that is."
Fair. I said that's fair. And on this script, there's no real trust between a grandmother who's seen a bounty hunter and a bounty hunter because, you're probably just gonna say this publicly, offhandedly, by mistake at some point, so the demon can kill me and get the double kill.
That doesn't sound like something I would do. I don't want you to get killed. You have a really powerful role.
Yes, but your glasses are looking a little red today.
I see. Okay, well, I can't help you with that, but good luck with your raging insanity.
Yeah, no problem. Love being insane.
Cool. All right.
So for our viewers, some storytellers are very predictable in which character they're going to turn evil. Not to name names. And one of the things they predictably do is they create these confirmations between a good and an evil player. They love to make evil pixies or grandmothers. Particularly, they love making these characters see the bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And Meta in Milk, he's had multiple times I can remember, where he's had frustrations with an evil confirmation on him as a bounty hunter from an evil turned townsfolk. And I am metaing that Milk has just done that here. And I could be wrong, but remember, the game is not to solve the gram. The game is to cut through Milk's puzzle. That's the game.
That sounds right, Emma. So you go back to town. Who would you like to talk to? I'll just say you could talk to any of seats 6, 7, or 8. Let's talk to 6, 7, or 8.
All right, we can talk to seat 10 or 7, I guess, if 10's really not here for some reason.
No, unfortunately, 10's not here right now. 10's off talking to seat 3 right now. So, okay, you can talk to the player in. You said seat 7.
Yeah.
Okay, great. The player in seat 7 says, "Hey, what's up, Emma?
How's it going?"
It's going great. What do you want to do? What do you feel like doing today?
What do you feel like doing today?
Yeah, I'm up for kind of anything. Yeah.
All right, let's play a fun game.
Sure.
You tell me my role, and I'll tell you your role.
Okay.
And if we're right, we don't say anything. But if we're wrong, we pretend we're right.
Right. I don't know how that's gonna help, but sure, I'm game. I'll play along. Whatever. I'm gonna guess that you are the amnesiac.
Alright, cool. That's correct. And you, I assume, are the snake charmer.
Oh, that's also correct. Very, very, very good job. Good. I'm glad we've shared this really useful information today.
My amnesiac power is I picked 3 names. Picked 3 players last night and got a yes. I asked Milk today whether it had something to do with alignment, and he said hot. The names I picked were seat 3, 10, and 1. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think it might make sense to kill at least one of them, possibly all 3.
All right. Well, I snake charmed seat 11, and I'm not the demon.
Perfect. I'm glad we've exchanged this very helpful information.
All right. See you later. All right, Emma. So why would you play a game like this inside of a game of Blood on the Clocktower? What's the purpose for this?
People are gonna lie early on day 1, especially when you get with the more experienced players get, the more they're likely to lie, good or evil, for any which reason. I don't particularly care to get people's day 1 hard claims because that means if I'm playing online, I have to write down a note of something I think is almost certainly a lie. I'd rather do things that let me get social reads, get sort of them to hint at the type of information they want to push, rather than just, do an exchange for roles that's going to be a lie. I'm certainly not telling Seat 7 the truth, and I wouldn't expect Seat 7 to tell me the truth here.
No, absolutely.
And if Seat 7 was foolish enough to expect me to tell the truth, pshaw! They don't deserve to be playing with me, then.
I mean, sometimes you just have a fun conversation with someone, right? Like you just try to make it more entertaining than it was.
I'm not actually that arrogant or haughty. If you want to tell the truth in day one, it's fine to play with me.
Yeah, it's fine. Play how you want. That's the important part. Like, if you learn anything from Grim Scenarios, these are ideas and ways of thinking about stuff. But, play your game. Play how you want.
Sometimes I even tell the truth.
Yeah, sometimes me too.
Yeah.
Anyway, you go back to town. Let's say you got seats 10, 4, and 6. We'll go 6 is still back.
Oh, we're going to talk to seat 10.
Okay, you talk to seat 10. Hey, what's going on, Emma?
Alright, I talked to a few people today, and one of them, not saying who, told me they had a bounty hunter ping on you. So,
that's weird.
What sort of evil are you? Who did you poison last night, seat 10?
I'm not evil. I'm not the poisoner or any of the other poisony things on this crazy script. I'm the balloonist.
Sacre bleu, the Godfather.
The Godfather? No, I'm not the Godfather. I'm the balloonist.
Why would you... What outsiders are in play, friend? Just tell me, it's fine.
I don't know what outsiders are in play. All I know is that...
I'm not the bounty hunter. I'm not going to push on you today. If the bounty hunter wants to push on you, they can.
I've got a balloonist ping on seat 3. I'm going to be pretty open about it because there's tons of poison, and who knows if anything we know is right.
Okay, yeah, but which outsider is not in play? The Puzzle Master, Lunatic, Drunk, or
I don't know, Emma. I'm not the Godfather. I'm just the balloonist. If I were the Godfather, I would definitely tell you, though.
If you're not the Godfather, why are you bluffing the Godfather bluff on the script?
Well, it's the token that I pulled. Sometimes you can just pull a token that is often a bluff. So I don't really have many other answers here for you, other than the fact that I am the balloonist with a ping on seat 3.
Okay.
All right. Well, bye, Emma. Not everybody's gonna put up with that.
That's okay. So we found 2 evils today: seat 1 and seat 10, the Godfather and the evil grandmother.
Mm-hmm. And now you go back to town, and we'll give you one more conversation. Let's see, who haven't I given you? Let's go 12-2-4.
Oh, gotta be 12.
All right, let's go talk to the player in seat 12. You go talk to the player in seat 12, and the player in seat 12 says, "Hey, Emma, what can I gamble you as?"
Oh, you can gamble me as the bounty hunter.
Oh, excellent. I'll gamble you as the bounty hunter then.
You will die, but you can do it.
No, that's fine. I can gamble you as the bounty hunter. I have someone else who wants to be gambled today, so I'll probably gamble them tonight, but I can gamble you tomorrow or the next day.
Okay.
All right. That sounds good. So what are you actually if you're not the bounty hunter?
Well, that would be telling.
Well, I'm the gambler. I'm trying to figure out, people's roles and do confirmations and stuff. It's an important part of Blood on the Clocktower.
Yeah. It is.
Okay, great, Emma. See you later. All right, so the storyteller gongs everybody back to town, and nobody seems like they're in super much of a hurry to nominate.
Oh, well, I nominate seat 1.
Oh, okay. Emma nominates seat 1. Emma, why seat 1?
Evil social read. The role they claim to me is excellent cannibal food. Could be the widow.
Seat 1 says, actually, I'm fine with this, I think. I don't really mind dying here. Yeah, I think it's perfectly okay. We can kill me.
Interesting.
A couple of hands go up. Are you going to raise your hand?
Yeah, of course.
All right. We'll say this actually only gets 4 votes or 5 votes. People don't want to kill someone who's willing to die, apparently.
Oh, Milk doesn't want to kill the minion.
Aw, Milk doesn't want to kill a minion this early in the game. How sad. The player in seat 5 nominates the player in seat 8. And when the player in seat 5 nominates the player in seat 8, Nothing happens, and the player in seat 5 goes, that's weird. I thought the player in seat 8 told me that they were the virgin, and so I was trying to nominate the virgin, but it doesn't appear to have worked. Yeah. The player in seat 8 goes, yeah, I'm the virgin. I don't know why that didn't work.
Most likely, seat 5 is the drunk and seat 8 is the virgin. There's other possibilities, but that's the most likely option.
All right. Seat 8 says, well, I guess, I'm an unprocced virgin now. I guess I can die if everybody wants, but not really sure. Yeah, not really sure what happened there. Gonna have to look into that a little bit more.
I'm gonna vote on this.
You are gonna vote on this?
Yeah, if we have a cannibal eating an unprocced virgin is super useful information.
Yep, and it definitely does go around and gets enough votes, and the player in seat 8 gets enough votes to be executed, gets 6 votes. The player in seat 5 votes for the player in seat 11 votes, you vote 2, and 6 throws the last vote on. Seat 8 is executed and dies. Nobody else gets enough nominations, and you go to sleep. Now, you haven't killed your bounty hunter ping?
No, I'm not interested in killing them at the moment.
All right. You haven't killed your bounty hunter ping, so the storyteller doesn't visit you in the night. So you wake up the following morning, and the player in seat 12 has died.
Cool. That's fun.
So you've got the whole Grim to talk to here. Who would you like to talk to? Who would you like to talk to here on the start of day 2?
Let's talk to seat 5.
All right. You talk to seat 5. Hey, Emma, what's going on?
How's it going?
I'm not sure what happened with the virgin thing yesterday. Seat 8 definitely hard claimed virgin to me. I told them I was the artist. I used my artist question yesterday, and I asked if the demon was one of the players in between seats 1 and 7, and I got a no.
If the demon was one of the players between seat 1 and seat 7, no.
Yes. Is the demon one of the players in seat 1 through seat 7? Obviously, I added an extra player. I added a 6th person because obviously I'm not the demon. So I used my question, and then I was trying to get confirmed by the virgin in seat 8, and obviously that didn't work. What about you? What are you?
Yeah, I'm the bounty hunter.
Oh, exciting. That's a double claim.
Interesting. Who's the other bounty hunter?
Seat 6 claimed the bounty hunter to me.
Oh, fun. They're not the bounty hunter. They could be the pixie, but if they're the pixie, maybe the grandmother's good if they're the pixie. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but yeah, they said they had a ping on seat 3.
Yep, but it's made up. It's not real.
Oh, okay. So they're not the bounty hunter. You're the bounty hunter. Who's your ping on?
That doesn't really matter. They're probably good. Just a medical and Milky's probably set this game up specifically to give me bad information as the bounty hunter.
That's possible, I suppose. That's possible, I suppose. Certainly, makes sense.
It's seat 10.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably good here because you tried to nominate a version.
I guess that tracks for me. I am good, so it's not an issue. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, is there anything else you wanna share? Any other reads you have? I know you're very good at this game, so of course, it would be helpful for us, if you have any useful information here.
Not yet.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later then, Emma.
Yep.
Okay, you go back to town, and you've got seat 6, seat 4.
Oh, we're talking to seat 6.
Oh, you're talking to seat 6? Okay, great.
Yeah, how's it going, seat 6?
Hey, Emma, what's going on? I'm really excited to be playing in this game with you.
Weird comment. What's up with you, seat 6?
Big fan of Grim Scenarios.
What's up with you this week, seat 6? Let's not talk about podcasts.
I'm the bounty hunter, and I've got a ping on seat 3.
Okay, but what do you actually?
No, I'm the bounty hunter. I've got the bounty hunter.
Actually, you're not listening to me. What do you actually, seat 6?
Emma, the storyteller's here listening to us right now. I'm the bounty hunter.
Yes, but what are you actually?
Yeah, I'm the bounty hunter, Emma.
But which token do you have?
The bounty hunter token.
We agreed not to lie.
No, we didn't agree not to lie, and I am the bounty hunter, which is telling the truth. So it's not a lie.
No, seat 6.
You're not gonna bully me into not claiming my role, Emma.
Yeah, we are, because you're a liar, and we don't like liars in this town.
What are you, Emma? No, you can't be the bounty hunter. I'm the bounty hunter. Are you the pixie?
Yeah. So let's kill you, seat 6.
No, I don't want to die. I am the bounty hunter. I have an incredibly powerful townsfolk role, which I don't want to lose.
You don't have an incredibly powerful townsfolk role because you're not the bounty hunter.
Maybe we should kill you, Emma. Maybe you're the evil one.
No, we should kill you because you're a liar, and you know you're a liar.
I'm not a liar. I'm telling the truth. I am the bounty hunter.
Oh, poor seat 6, lying. It's fine.
All right, Emma. Bye. So, what do we do when we have conversations like that, Emma? What do we do when we run into someone who hard double claims us to our face?
Oh, they could be a pixie, they could be a mutant. The problem is if they're a pixie, again, high probability they're just evil.
Okay, fair enough.
We're gonna kill them.
Sounds good. You can go back to town. You got 11, 4, and we'll say 7's there again, in case you want to talk to them again.
Seat 7?
11, 4, and 7. Okay, 7
Oh,
again.
no, we'll talk to seat 4. We haven't talked to seat 4. That's my favorite number.
Yeah.
Gotta talk to seat 4.
Hey, Emma. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going, seat 4?
I'm doing really, really good. I'm having a good game. I'm the amnesiac, and I'm looking for some help solving my ability.
Cool.
Each night, I pick a player. And so far I've gotten 2 no's.
2 no's? Interesting. Who'd you pick?
So on night 1, I picked the player in seat 5, and I got a no. And on night 2, I picked the player in seat 6, and I got a no. And
have you asked Milk yet whether your ability detects whether a player is poisoned?
No, I didn't ask that. I will ask that today.
Yeah, you should ask that.
Yeah, that's that would be something that would make a lot of sense on this script. Yeah, I asked on day 1, do I detect evil players? And I got a no. I got a cold. Yeah, I'll go. In fact, Milk, if you could stick around after this conversation, that would be great. I can ask you a question.
Why don't I just step out briefly and then I come back and see if you bingoed?
Sure, that'd be great. So you step out, and there's a brief storyteller consult, and then you come back. Yeah, Milk says it's cold.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it's not poison detector. So
interesting.
I'll try picking. I'll probably just keep going around the circle. I'll try picking seat 7 tonight, and just see if I eventually hit a yes. Yeah. What about you? What have you got?
The bounty hunter.
I heard of another bounty hunter.
Yeah, they're a liar. We not talked about it. They agreed they were the liar. They didn't actually agree, but they told me with their voice that they agreed.
Okay, I don't know what their ping was. Do you want to tell me what your ping is?
Oh, seat 10, but I think they're probably good.
Seat 10 is probably good, though. You think you're poisoned or drunk?
I think Milk devised this grim specifically to with me. Oops. We'll have to edit that part out.
Nah, we're not editing that out. Kim,
no, we have to.
Oh yeah,
we
Kim.
have to. We have to edit it out. Let's roll this back. 3, 2, 1. I think Milk devised this grim to mess with me.
just bleep it. It's fine. The audience will appreciate it. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, Milk is a horrible, horrible person who does horrible, horrible things. There's even a song I've heard of about how we should kill Milk.
It's. Do you hear the people sing the song of killing Milk?
Mm-hmm. It's
the
a good
music
song.
Of the people who will not be fools again.
Sounds right. All right. Well, good luck. Good luck with your bounty hunting, Emma. I'm gonna keep trying to figure out what this ability does.
Yep.
All right. Let's go quickly. One more conversation, and then we'll go on to the end of the day. You can have a conversation with 8, 3, or 11.
Let's talk to seat 3.
All right. You talk to seat 3. Hi, Emma. How's it going?
How's it going? You're in a fake bounty hunter ping. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm the magician, so it makes a lot of sense that I would be in a fake bounty hunter ping.
Ooh, so let's just kill seat 6 then.
Yeah, that's fine. We can kill seat 6. Are they the bounty hunter that's got a ping on me?
No, they're not the bounty hunter, but they're claiming to.
But they're claiming to be the bounty hunter that's got a ping on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fine. I'll vote on that.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you go back to town, and the storyteller opens nominations.
Nominate seat 6.
All right, Emma nominates seat 6. Emma, why should seat 6 be put on the block?
Lying liar who's telling lies.
All right, seat 6. I think Emma is my pixie and is probably just trying to get me killed so that they can get their ability. I'm the bounty hunter, and I have a ping on seat 3, who I'm going to nominate after.
Does everyone hear how incredibly evil that was of outing me as the bounty hunter publicly so that they could try to do this? Let's just kill seat 6 here.
All right. So seat 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all vote on seat 6.
Interesting. That was a lot of hands, but they're probably just the evil townsfolk as well.
Seat 6 nominates seat 3, but of course does not get enough votes to put them on the block. Seat 6 is executed and dies, and everybody goes to sleep. And once again, you did not kill your ping, so the storyteller does not visit you. And you wake up the following morning, and the player in seat 1 is dead.
Perfect.
Who would you like to talk to? I'll give you your. I'm going to make a quick day because we're pretty far in here. But who would you like to talk to, Emma?
Seat 2.
All right, let's go talk to seat 2. Hey Emma, what's going on?
How's it going?
I think I'm probably gonna out my info here. I think I'm gonna out my info to town publicly today. I'm the snake charmer.
Mm-hmm.
And I have snake charmed 3, 4, and 7.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we kill seat 5.
Yeah, that's fine. I haven't snake charmed them. I started out trying to become the demon, but obviously I'm not the demon.
Yeah, so yeah, I think we just we kill seat 5.
Okay, that sounds fine to me. Yeah, I mean I haven't picked them. I'm happy to kill them, you, or 10 or 11.
No, not me.
Well, yeah, I mean I'm happy to kill you because I haven't snake charmed you. I don't know if you're not the demon or not. If you're the demon or not.
Yeah, but we're not doing that.
Okay. Is there a reason why?
Yeah, because I'm good. So we're gonna instead go after seat 5. So the drunk artist, or seat 5 is claiming to be the artist who asked. Oh, that's weird. I don't like this all of a sudden.
Uh-oh. What do you not like?
So the artist asked, is the demon between seats 1 and 7? Got a no, then nominated the version. That's not very demony. So I've been just treating that as a yes. Seat 2 is claiming to have snaky charmed seats 3, 4, and 7.
Mm-hmm. That's what they told you.
Which eliminates them as theoretical demon candidates, but then we have the problem with seat 5. Which why is seat 5 is not the demon nominating the Virgin Day one.
No, probably
If you hear me argue that the person who tried to nominate the Virgin in Day 1 is probably the demon, which I definitely haven't done in any in-person games that happened in the past 24 hours, you should know that's a terrible argument and I'm evil.
However, in this case...
So I don't think seat 5 is the demon. Seat 5's information puts the demon between seat 2 and seat 7 if you reverse engineer it, assuming it's poisoned. Seat 2's information puts seat 5 as the demon in that information, which does not make sense. So, I'm actually now interested in killing seats 2 or seat 3.
Alright. Why is that?
Seat 2 is a potential evil, lining between the snake charmer. Seat 3 is a potential Nodashi poisoning the snake charmer.
Sounds good. Alright. Let's have one more conversation. I'll give you one more conversation with anybody you want.
Let's talk to seat 11. Let's round this grim out.
Cool. You go talk to seat 11, and seat 11 says, "Oh hey, yeah, I'm the lunatic. I figured it out pretty early.
Makes sense. We were missing some outsiders.
Yeah, I was shown the player in seat 10 and the player in seat 3 as my minions. Yeah. But I mean that's all I really got.
Yeah, let's kill seat 2. So, I believe C11 just because I'm short on outsiders.
There might be a mutant out there, right, hidden.
Might be a mutant out there,
but there's nobody's claiming Puzzle Master. Wow, we've actually ended up with a full Grim on Grim scenarios. I mean, it's probably not accurate considering there's no evils.
It's probably not, since we don't have any evil tokens, because I have the Godfather on seat 10.
Oh, so. Yeah, you can put the Godfather. We can put the Godfather on seat 10. So that's...
Alright, yeah, I'm running execute. So there's 2 worlds for C2s and execute, good execution, Leech Host or No Dashi Poison.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just execute C2.
All right.
We've been going on this side scenario for a very long time, so we probably need to bring it to a wrap.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. So we're gonna try to kill the player in seat 2. So you're gonna nominate the player in seat 2, and you've got a convincing argument for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've gone over my reasons for it.
Yeah. So we're just gonna say that everybody goes along with it, and the player in seat 2 is executed and dies, and you're gonna die in the night. So what do you think's going on here, Emma?
C3 No Dashi is looking pretty likely.
Mm-hmm.
C10 is probably actually the Godfather. Okay.
Any idea where the third minion is? Or the other minion is?
Not sure.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a little grim reveal here. So you suspected that I had made one of either the pixie in seat 6 or the grandmother in seat 1, the evil player that was bounty hunter turned. That is not the case. They were both good, and they were both they were both accurate. You are the grandchild and also the target of the pixie madness, because I thought it would be funny. The player in seat 7, who is probably not the snake charmer, is in fact the evil savant, who never gave out any information, never went to visit the storytellers, didn't bother with any of that stuff. Just hung around in the town being
We're going
a
to
dork.
Talk about how to play evil townsfolk, because you should be getting your savant information.
Yeah, he should be getting his savant information. The virgin is the drunk who was procced by the Nodashi poisoned artist. Your missing outsider was, in fact, the mutant in seat 3. The player in seat 11, who's claiming lunatic, is, in fact, the pit hag, who attempted to make a mutant and then turned the Godfather into the poisoner, and the player in seat 4 is your Nodashi, who was poisoning the artist, and of course the snake charmer. You did suss out that the snake charmer was poisoned there. The gambler died early, and that was your grim.
Oh, you gave me sober information.
I gave you sober information, and a grandmother confirming you, and a pixie confirming you. I told you, Emma, I wasn't going to do the thing about how much I hate the bounty hunter.
As an extra storytellers out there, do not make a grandmother and pixie converted bounty hunter.
Yeah, it's not a great plan. But, whatever.
Bounty hunters who aren't me will try to kill their pigs, and if they're double confirmed, it's more, yeah.
This isn't a storytelling workshop, Emma.
But yeah, we've had C10 down as Godfather since they told me they were the balloonist, which was correct. I just didn't care.
Yeah, and I gave them the Godfather. I gave them the Godfather bluff because that way you would know they were the Godfather. But they're not. Anyway, yeah.
And we're not going to talk about the missing outsider.
Oh, apparently I just made them the poisoner with the Godfather bluff. Oh, the pit hag didn't do anything another night. Oh, weird. Whatever. I'm looking at my grim. I'm like, oh no, they're just the poisoner. For some reason, I thought they were the Godfather. Nope. Apparently they're just the poisoner on this grim. I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, there wasn't a setup mistake, but there was a pit hag should have made the poisoner into the something else, I guess. Oh, pit hag was going to make the poisoner into the widow. Didn't matter. It didn't end up mattering. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, that was scenario 1. Yay! Let's take our break that we take in the middle. I didn't mess anything up. You messed stuff up. Shut up.
So this is your friendly neighborhood editor, Kim. I have been asked to entertain you during this intermission time. Problem is, I don't get paid for that. In case you didn't know, I edit Grim Scenarios on my own time, and though it's work I genuinely enjoy, it is very time-consuming. So, if you would like to support the editing of Grim Scenarios, you can help by donating at ko-fi.com/kimvo. That's ko-fi.com/KIMVO. Help someone out. Help a poor editor out. I know this wasn't very entertaining. I'll tell a joke or something next time. But thanks.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had some fun in the first scenario. We are going to move on to our second scenario this week. Hopefully, Kim has provided you with some entertainment in the intermission. Yeah, Emma, why don't you take us away, since this is my turn to try to be smart.
Yeah, so we are covering, again, with great power. This was requested by our friend Neko, who entered the Grim Scenarios Clocktower on giveaway.
Hi, Neko.
And requested as the script, and she requested us to run a Widow game. So I've set up what I think should be a fun little Widow scenario for you.
All right, I love a Widow game. I love the Widow as a role. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, let's talk about the Widow. I'll put my token up here. On your first night, look at the Grim and choose a player. They are poisoned. One good player knows a Widow is in play. So I think a lot of people compare Widow to Spy a little bit, because they're both roles that get to know the Grim in advance. Something I would say, I think here is a good time for me to say this, is that Spy and Widow are much, much more powerful in online play than they are in person. And the reason for that is that in an in-person game, unless your storyteller is being very, very nice and giving you a lot of time to take notes or giving you time to take a picture of the Grim, most of the time you're going to have to work the Grim from memory. Now, the Spy gets to see it every night, but the Widow only sees the Grim once. And that is a pretty big deal. In addition, the Widow sees the Grim earlier in the night than the Spy does, which means that the Widow doesn't see all of the townsfolk activity. They don't see as much of the information as the Spy. So that's, I think, a little bit helpful to be aware of when you make your poisoning choice. The Widow picks one person, and that person is poisoned while the Widow is alive. So the Widow is, unlike the Spy, the Widow is better off staying quiet or trying to not get killed quickly. The Spy, often it doesn't really matter if they get killed or not. Sometimes they try to proc a virgin. Sometimes they take bluffs that can get them killed early. All of that's totally fine. What I would say in addition is that it is sort of a widely known meta. I don't know how to say this, but it's a widely known play that Widows make sometimes, that they poison themselves. We discussed this a little bit in our Laissez Unfair video a couple weeks ago, but broadly speaking, the Widow needs a good reason to poison themselves. Poisoning yourself just to hide that there's a Widow in play is generally not going to be useful unless you're gonna. It's not going to be valuable unless you're going to use that hidden Widowness to bluff Goblin or something like that. So just a couple of thoughts about Widow kind of in advance. Yeah.
So Milk, you are woken up on night 1 alongside seat 3.
The
waves to you high because they're your minion.
I'll go ahead and mark them. I'll just mark them as the poisoner for now.
And then the storyteller, with a smirking grin on their face, as they walk around the circle, points to seats 1 and seat 6 and shows you that you are the demon card. This is the demon card.
So seats 1 and seat 6. One of them is the demon, and one of them is the magician.
Okay, so with that in mind, you are woken up and shown the Grim, which we will... Ooh, this is actually annoying, because I can't show you the Grim in day mode, so we're going to have to send to night mode briefly, which we don't normally use.
Nighttime.
On this show. I'm going to show you.
Is it night mode now? Didn't change the green screen.
It is night mode now. So here is your grimoire.
Oh, we get to show off another cool function of the tool. So the storyteller woke me, and I can see the Grim. Oh, this is very exciting. So I see the setup Grim. I don't see the player choice Grim here, but it's pretty useful.
Yeah,
all right.
And I remove the bluffs when I send a Widow, a Grim, and a Magician game because that makes it far too easy.
Yep, so the bluffs aren't here because it would be too easy for me to just walk to both of them and ask them what they're bluffing, and that would be easy. So let me just make some... I'm going to just copy down the Grim real quick, which does take a little bouncing back and forth. So we got a Gossip and a Godfather. You can go back up to Night Info and grab your Grim again if you need it. We've got a Leech-hosted artist. That's pretty bad for us. We've got a Leech-hosted artist here. We've got a Pixie down at the bottom. Oh, I haven't put the Leech in. Right. Oh, I have to put the Leech in to put the Leech host. Okay, let's put the Leech in both of these seats then as the Magician. We'll put the Leech poisoning on here. Put this Pixie down here at the bottom. What else do we have going on? We've got a Puzzle Drunk and Pixie Mad Virgin. A Lunatic and a Puzzle Master. Let's get those. Puzzle Drunk, Pixie Mad Virgin. We've got a Lunatic and a Puzzle Master. Right, and imagine, if you're playing in a live, in-person game, this is obviously going to be pretty tricky information to sort of get notes on real quickly. And again, I don't even remember what I saw there in this spot. I got to go back and look. Oh, Pixie, I got the Grim wrong even, which is worse.
Which happens in in-person games.
Yeah, it happens in in-person games. So, having this tool where I can just mark everyone down is quite good. So we've got a Puzzle Drunk and Pixie Mad Virgin there. Got a Gossip, Godfather, Artist. Okay, so I think I've got let me just check one more time. Yep. So I've got the Grim as needed. So what do we do? Right? What do we do in this situation? What do
you do? What are the pitfalls you have to be worried about?
What are the dangers here? So the first thing is, what is a valuable thing to poison, right?
So before we talk specifically about that, what is your goal in this game? Because you don't know the demon, but you do know something even more important, which is the Leech host.
As the Widow, it's my job to hide that Leech host as much as possible, right? Mm-hmm. I have an extra poisoning that looks just like a Leech poisoning, right? Looks the same as a Leech poisoning to anybody else. And so, from my perspective, I want to put the Leech poisoning somewhere where it can be found, right? Noticed, but also where it will hopefully last a while so that it can be a potential Leech hosting later in the game.
Yeah, so what are the dangers here?
So, obviously, the big danger is that the artist is probably going to use their question early. It's going to result in them being willing to get killed, and they're going to try to die to give another artist question to a cannibal if that cannibal gets found out. That is a huge problem for us.
And there's 2 virgins and a cannibal on this script. 2 potential virgin powers and a cannibal on this script, right?
Yep, there's a lot of things that can happen to get that artist, to have that artist die.
So one of those virgins is, of course, thankfully already puzzle drunk.
Yeah. The other virgin...
probably don't want to interfere with that by poisoning the puzzle master.
No, we're not going to poison that. The other virgin is in danger. So, here's some things. The town's not going to know it's a Leech game at the start, which is good. Hopefully, whoever the Leech is will pay attention to the gossips and kill off that gossip. Now, I can't give them the Grim, right? So that gossip is pretty dangerous if they start to suss a Leech game and start looking for a host. But again, hopefully we'll have solved the game by then. I actually want the gossip to have their ability active in this game. But
makes sense.
But the gossip is a great target because the gossip will figure out probably fairly within a couple of days that they're not making any kills. So the gossip makes a good target for me to fake another Leech hosting. We're not going to target the Lunatic. There's not really a reason to do that. The cannibal will get bad information already and is unlikely to seem like a Leech host. That Pixie is a tempting target. It's not a great fake Leech host, but for example, if they live a while, the storyteller could potentially say, show them a role that's out of play, for example, or show them a role, show them a role that's out of play or not have their ability activated. A lot of things is possible there. But it also prevents that second virgin from being able to trigger the artist. and then I just have to push really hard on the cannibal on day 1, which means I'm probably double claiming the cannibal. So yeah, what this looks like to me is I'm either going to widow poison the pixie or the gossip, and I'm going to double claim the cannibal.
Okay.
Double claiming the cannibal does have a side effect, a downside that the artist might try to get killed more if there's 2 people claiming cannibal. Because there might be a cannibal and a pixie cannibal. Like, that's pretty tricky. I need to find a way to make that cannibal look suspicious and get them killed without them claiming. Now, hopefully the cannibal won't claim on the first day, so I can try to find the demon and get them to kill the cannibal. So I think the line of play... So, okay, here's the thing. As the widow in this game, I have a couple of options I can go with. It's pretty likely that we'll kill an outsider during the day at some point. So maybe I can give the Godfather the instruction to kill the cannibal. That might be a helpful kind of play. But as the widow in this situation, I'm going to have to be in charge of the evil team for a little while. I'm going to have to direct what the evil team is doing for a while, and find a way to get us past the magician part of this game. And probably the way to do that will be poison the pixie. Widow poison the pixie. I don't care that there's a widow ping. It doesn't really matter. It could make the artist think that they're the widow poison as well. Get the Godfather to kill the cannibal. They're all going to know. So another line of play that's entered my head is that I could self-poison. I don't normally like to do that as the widow. I think poisoning a player is more valuable, but in self-poisoning, I hide the widow ping, and players are less likely to out their roles to one another. Because in a widow game, often players will out their roles publicly. If I do poison the pixie, my hope is basically that the artist gets the widow ping. I think I might even tell the storyteller that, right? Because they look good. They look more good anyway. Although Town might just kill them as the widow, but there's a lot here. So. I think I probably poison the pixie and hope that the ping goes to someone good. I'll talk to the Godfather sometime on day 1 and let them know that we need to push on 10, 11, or 7. 10, 11, or 7 to try to get a Godfather kill, and they should use their Godfather kill on seat 9, and that seat 4 is the leech host, and it doesn't really matter which of 6 or 1 is the leech. We'll find out eventually. Like, finding the leech doesn't really matter. Eventually we'll find out. So I think I'm going to poison seat 8 here. That's the choice I'm going to go with. This is not an easy choice, I think.
No, it's not.
Yeah, poisoning the Puzzle Master is also possible, but again, I don't care if the Puzzle Master finds out. I don't care if the Puzzle Master finds out who the leech is. That doesn't matter.
That creates a danger of 2 active sober.
Yeah, I can't have a virgin, and I can socially try to push on the cannibal. I don't know if I'm going to double claim the cannibal. That might be insane, but I might just do it anyway, just to see what happens.
All right. Well,
sorry that was so long, but I mean, there's a lot to talk through here. Like, this is a very tricky situation.
This is the widow's big decision point, so I'm happy to have a lengthy conversation about the big decision point.
Some people might poison the gossip here. I don't think it's wrong to poison the gossip, but I actually want this game to go faster. I want this game to accelerate a little bit, so I'm okay with the gossip doing their thing up until the point where it's starting to hunt for a leech host.
Okay, well, you wake up, and we're not going to go super deep in this, because again, the widow's big decision point is done. But we are going to we're going to do a little bit of playing against a magician as evil.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
As a minion, particularly. So you wake up, and who do you want to talk to?
I'm not going to talk to seat 3. So there's 2 ways of thinking about this. If I talk to seat 3 first, that might flag to the demon that we're their minions. That's just a thing that people do in magician games. So that's probably a good idea. There's nobody else here I desperately need to talk to. So yeah, I'll probably just talk to seat 3 first. I'm not really worried about people whisper tracking me. I'm just the widow.
Yeah. So, and as you leave to talk to seat 3, you do hear seat 7 go, by the way, there's a widow in play.
Okay, so seat 7 goes, has the nose there on the mutant. That's fine. Hey, seat 3, here's the Grim. Give the Grim.
Okay.
What I'm thinking is we need to keep that artist alive at all costs. It doesn't really matter which of 1 or 6 is the leech, because, right, we'll figure it out eventually. One of them won't die at some point. Seat 8 is the widow poison now. I poisoned them because I didn't want an active virgin to be able to. I didn't want an active virgin to be able to kill off our leech host. We need to find a way to get seat 9 out of the game sooner than later because seat 9 is claiming cannibal, or is the cannibal, and so that's somebody that the artist might want to get themselves killed to feed themselves to. So that's a little bit tricky. 7, 10, and 11 are great pushes for us to get you a kill. If you get a kill the cannibal first, and then go after whoever you want. It doesn't matter.
Seat 3 says, cool. We won't kill the seat artist in seat 4 then.
Don't kill the artist in seat 4 is the important part of the story. Try to prioritize killing that cannibal.
Okay, you head back to town. Seats, we'll go with 7, 8, and 11 are there. Those are really random things. It's not like I left the 3 people you don't have information on.
Yeah. I'll go talk to seat 11.
Okay, seat 11's a bit cagey with you.
What's up, seat 11? How you doing?
They go, how you doing, Milk?
I'm good.
They say, are you good? Are you good, Milk?
Nah, I'm not.
Oh, thank God. I hate playing against a magician.
Yeah, magician games are tough. Yeah, what do you got?
So they just go, wait, so which one is it? Which one's the magician?
Oh. Sorry, I didn't understand what I was being asked. Oh, crap. I've got myself in trouble. Which one is the magician? Yeah, right. Derp.
Probably makes sense to pick one of the demons here, right? Because they were the real magician was probably shown.
I'm going to say 6. Yeah, I was thinking, is there any way to differentiate it? I'll say 6.
All right, cool. And the seat 11 says, I saw you already talked to seat 3. Are you the widow?
Godfather.
Okay, so seat 3 is the widow. Cool. So seat 6 magician, you Godfather, seat 3 widow. Did you get the Grim from seat 3?
Yeah, I've got the Grim. Let me give it to you. I will give them a moderately accurate Grim. Let's see. What will I give them? I will give them. Oh, I've got myself in a whole bunch of trouble here. Yeah, I will give them seat 2 is the. I will give them seat 2 is the gossip. I will give them seat 3 is the widow. I will give them seat 4 is the artist. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. I will give them myself as the godfather. I'll give them seat 6 as the magician. I'll give them. This is where I'm going to start to disrupt it a bit. I'm going to give them seat 7 as the amnesiac, seat 8 as the virgin. I'll give them seat 9 as the grandmother, seat 10 as the mutant, seat themselves as the demon, and then seat 12 as the I'll give seat 10 as the puzzle master. I'll give seat 12 as the mutant, and then I'll say that seat 4 is drunk.
Okay.
Yep, that'll work.
They go say, wait, you said seat 7 is the amnesiac?
Seat 7 is the amnesiac, yep.
They go, oh, you little. Little.
Did they lie?
You little, I'm the lunatic, aren't I? And you're a minion.
Whatever.
They go, you had me until you gave the bluff I was going with to seat 7, Milk. You had me. You had me till then.
It's not the real Grim either, so.
You had me till then. God damn it. You little.
Have fun killing me. Oh well, whatever. Normally I probably would have just said, now you're the lunatic. Don't really care. But I was having fun.
Alright, well, I'll have seats 6, 7, and 8 in town for you.
Sure. I'll talk to seat 8.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Seat 8 claims to be the grandmother. They say they don't want to tell you who their grandchild is because they want to protect them.
That sounds right. That seems fair.
They go, great, cool.
So you're not a minion, right?
They go, no. Why would I be a minion?
I'm the lunatic. I think. I talked to somebody who was shown as a minion, and they went crazy. So, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they lied a whole bunch, did a whole bunch of weird stuff. Anyway, doesn't matter. I think I'm probably just a lunatic. It's okay.
Alright, you're gonna get one more talk. I'll let you pick anyone on the grim you wanted to talk to.
Oh, seat 9, please.
Okay, you talk to seat 9. Seat 9 goes, hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
They go, not much. What do you want to share, Milk?
I'm the cannibal.
They go, I guess Pixie's on the script. You the Pixie, Milk?
I'm not the pixie, I'm the cannibal.
They go, this is unfortunate. 'Cause we both know that's not true.
Well, I mean, I'm the cannibal. I don't know what you're doing over here. You can claim whatever you want. Lots of people claim lots of things on day one. Are you telling me you're the cannibal? I mean, I know that's not true, but it's okay if you want to claim a lie.
Xenon goes, I didn't... You tricked me. You tricked me out of my role to you. I don't like this, Milk. I don't like this one bit.
Well, I mean,
I'm happy to let you...
Would it help if I said I were the gambler?
No, not at this point, no. I'm happy to let you claim cannibal, because I'd like to hide it a little bit.
Oh, that's
because it's one of the more powerful roles in the script. But you're not the cannibal, and if you're evil, I'm going to be pretty annoyed.
No, I'm not the cannibal. I'm just the gambler. I'll gamble you.
Say, okay.
I won't die. Okay.
Why would you tell me you were the cannibal if you were... Are you the widow, Milk?
Nope.
Okay.
Bye.
You get back to town, and we're probably only going to do this one day, because, again, we've gone for
I don't think I'm going to survive this one day.
Milk, do you want to push on anyone? Do you want to do any nominations?
Yeah, I'll nominate the player in seat 1.
Okay. What do you nominate the player in seat 1?
Yeah, I just didn't talk to them, don't know anything about them, think we should probably kill him.
Seat 11 goes, by the way, Milk's an evil minion, so let's not do what he wants to do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seat 11 goes, I'm the lunatic. Milk gave me a fake grim. He claimed to be the godfather. He put one of my bluffs on seat 7.
Nah, that doesn't sound right.
And seat 11 goes, seat 7, you're not the amnesiac, right? And seat 7 goes, nope, I'm the mutant, and is executed and dies.
That was fun. I live another day!
Alright, so Milk, who do you think your demon is here?
I have no idea. I have no way of knowing, and it wouldn't matter anyway. I would figure it out either way. If the storyteller executes the mutant there, it might just be that they're trying to hide that the leech is in seat 1. So I'll pretend that I think it's in seat 1 right now. They're trying to hide the leech.
Good news, Milk! You solved it! You solved it! You solved it! Seat 1 was, in fact, your leech. Seat 2 was your gossip. Seat 3 was your godfather. Seat 4 was your artist. Leech hosted. Seat 5 was your widow. Of course, the pixie's mad token was on you. So if you died, the pixie would then have gotten grandmother information. Sober grandmother information, though. So
nice.
That was a storyteller balance decision. Seat 6 was the magician. Seat 7 was the mutant who knew you were in play. Seat 9 was the cannibal. Seat 10 was the puzzle master. Seat 11 was the lunatic. Seat 12 was the virgin.
Yeah, I know. I'm the widow.
If you thought why didn't you just nominate the virgin?
Oh, I could have just nominated the virgin as well. I was gonna leave that actually for I don't know. I was gonna leave that.
That's what I would have done in your situation if that happened to me. I would have just let's turn this off. C12
would have been okay, but it's already puzzle drunk, right? So it's like
yeah.
It might cause disruption later.
But it also hides the puzzle drunk if you do it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's a disruption thing. They're not the mad target anymore. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, friends. Well,
yeah, that was your grim scenarios for this week. We did a great job.
Yeah.
Everything.
You of course saw Milk last night on Tuesday on the ECG Tuesday stream. You'll see me again. Certainly Sunday on the Sunday stream. Possibly. Oh, and I think I'll be playing some games this Saturday on the TPI Mega stream.
Oh yeah, TPI Mega stream is this weekend. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm signed up as well.
That's when you'll see us next.
Mm-hmm.
And until next week, keep your scenarios grim and your lives happy. Bye!
Bye. pop that back out. There definitely wasn't any technical difficulty. Oh no. Oh no, we're not doing that, Lila. Oh no. Oh no, we need to find a different toy. Hey, come here.
Right.
Come here. Yeah, come here. No. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Come here.
With that,
sorry,
right before we start the next thing, I'm going to take a short break to let my house cleaners Kim in. So please delete this so everyone doesn't know exactly how bougie I am.
Yeah. Definitely delete this part, Kim. Definitely delete this part with me and Lila, where I've got Lila right here on the desk. Lila's right here on the desk. Hello, sweetie. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hello, Clocktower world. I'm Lila. I'm 8 years old, and I'm so cute. I'm the cutest puppy in the entire world. Look at me. I wave to you. I'm so sweet. I'm very happy to be on Dad's lap right now. This is definitely something I want to be doing in the current moment. I'm very happy. This is so cute. Look at me. Look at how cute I am. Look at the
All
cuteness.
right. Let's resync.
I'm sure Kim can find something to put in there. Don't worry.
No, Milk, that seems like it's a pretty big drawback. Why, if I'm just sitting here in this game putting an evil townsfolk in play, adding to the evil team, where did Milk go? Milk is gone. I don't know what's going on anymore. Milk is just completely gone. I've been here the whole time.
I see it's going to be one of those days.
It was fine. So, as I was saying, before you disappeared.
Yeah, I have the video feed, so, you know. we better do a resync just in case. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. 7, 8, 9,
10, 9, 8. Sorry, Kim.
Alright, well, that was your grim scenarios for this week.
It's still nighttime, by the way, Emma. We haven't been able to see you for a really long time.
Oops.
Let's go. Let's just go into a chat real quick and say goodbye.
I thought I turned the night off.
Just make sure the people get to see the lovely Emma again one more time.